What's happening? Hey, listen, man. Normally, this ain't something that I do, but Pastor Gino Jennings issued out a homework assignment, and it really caught my ear. It really caught my attention about, like, it posed some questions. Let me cut to the video right quick and show you what I'm talking about.
That's right. Don't talk. A lot of them hate me because we talk.
That's right.
I mean, we talk. I just talk. And then able to back it up.
That's right.
That's what they don't like.
What they don't like.
I'll welcome the gun.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Give me the Book of Jude.
In the Book of Jude, 1 and at verse 14.
Yes, sir. Listen at this.
Amen. Jude 1 and verse 14. And Enoch also.
Uh-oh.
Enoch also.
Now, what he's about to read is a prophecy made by Enoch, who was translated.
That's right.
That's right.
Listen closely.
And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam.
The seventh from Adam.
Prophesied of these.
Prophesied of these.
Saying, Behold, the Lord cometh.
Behold, the Lord cometh.
With 10,000s of his saints. To execute judgment upon all.
Judgment upon all.
And to convince all that are ungodly.
What?
Among them of all their ungodly deeds.
Yes.
Which they have ungodly committed. And of all their hard speeches.
Yes.
Which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. These are murmurers.
These are murmurers.
Complainers.
Complainers.
Walking after their own lust.
This is what we're talking about.
That's right.
They're murmurers.
Complainers.
Complainers.
Walking after their own lust.
Don't complain about the work. If God is using you so wonderful, let me see your work.
That's right.
You doing all that talking, let me see your work.
That's right.
Don't complain about the skirt that a woman made and you don't know how to sew it all.
That's right.
Don't complain and let me see your work.
That's right.
God, if you ain't got no work, it's best you be quiet.
Yea, a man may say.
Listen.
In James 2 and verse 18.
Then you go back to Jude. A man may say.
Thou hast faith.
Thou hast faith.
And I have works.
I have works.
Show me thy faith.
You show me thy faith.
Without thy works.
Without your works.
And I will show thee my faith.
I will show you my faith.
By my works.
By my works.
That's right.
That's right, sir.
That's right.
Hallelujah. Glory to God. I'll show you my faith.
By my works.
By works.
That's right.
I go to Africa and see my faith.
Go ahead.
I go to India and see my faith.
That's right.
I go to many parts of
Hallelujah.
America and see my faith.
That's right.
I can go to the Caribbean and see my faith.
That's right.
And I can go to Europe and see my faith.
Hallelujah.
I can go to the Philippines and see my faith.
Hallelujah.
Right.
Amen.
That's
Hallelujah.
What was James doing? Challenging the talkers.
That's right. That's right.
Amen. All right.
We throw out our talking and step to you.
Amen.
That's right.
They throw out their talking and run from us.
Amen.
I wouldn't follow a man can't back up his talk.
No way.
I encouraged my brother. I said, son, please.
Please.
Go tell him to bring the gun.
That's right.
Please, would you do that for
Please.
the old man?
Amen.
Tell him to bring the gun and place it right to my head.
That's right.
Right to the temple.
That's right.
God, so I can unleash with the scriptures.
Yes, Lord.
Listen at this.
These are murmurers.
This is a prophecy that he's quoting. These are murmurers.
Complainers. Walking after their own lust.
Their own desire.
And their mouth
speaketh
great swelling words.
They got a lot of talk.
Having men's persons in admiration.
And
because of advantage.
That's right.
They're able to take advantage of you.
That's right.
That's right.
Now, this is a prophecy that Enoch made.
That's right.
That's right.
And I told him, I said, you go back and tell them, where is this prophecy found in any of the 66 books?
That's right. That's right. Where
That's true.
Where is it?
That's true.
Where is the prophecy of Enoch
Go ahead.
that Jude is quoting from
That's right.
in any of the 66 books?
Not in there.
That's right.
Where do you get it from?
Where'd you get it from?
Where do you get
Where'd
it?
you get it
It
from?
ain't in Genesis.
No, it's not.
That's right.
Paul talked about Enoch.
That's right.
Paul didn't quote that prophecy.
That's
No,
right.
he didn't.
Not one of the 66 books make a reference or even contain that prophecy.
That's right. The
That's
only
right.
place.
So obviously Jude was not confined to 66 books
That's right.
Couldn't be.
Right.
because he quoted the prophecy of
Prophecy of
Enoch.
Enoch.
That's right.
Where did he get it from?
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Like, who is Enoch or Enoch? Like, who is he? So, you know, I'm like, I got a little curious. I said, I'm getting the book and figure out what's going on when I'm on this coffee. Figure out what's going on and see exactly who this person is, right? Try to stay up on the word and see what's going on. All right. Now, the thing about Enoch is, out of the 66 books that are in the Holy Bible, the King James Version, they only talk about him like maybe 3 times. But every time they talk about him, they say it's something heavy. Okay. So look, follow me if you will. Follow me if you will. Now, Adam is the perfect fallen human, right? He's the perfect fallen human. All perfection and all imperfection, good and bad, begins with Adam. All right, bet. 7 generations from him, Jared, one of his grandchildren, has a son, Enoch. Okay? You can find that in Genesis 5:18. 5:18. Genesis 5:18. Notice that we are in the book of Genesis. We ain't went too far. 5. Okay. Enoch lived 365 days on earth. On earth. Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. What? Hold on. This is Genesis 5:22. But we 5 chapters into Genesis, and Enoch has already done left the building. Let me get that right again. 5:22. Enoch walked with the God, and he was not, for God took him. Okay. Then toward the end of the 5th chapter, guess who's born? The good homie Noah. Noah is the father of the current time and the current earth that we're in right now. Yeah, it was old earth, new earth, never know. Now let's move a little further into Genesis. Genesis chapter 6, the old world. By the end of this chapter, the Lord has proclaimed destruction on the whole earth. Now it begins with the sons of men. Nope. It begins with the sons of God. Extraterrestrial. Looking down from heaven, looking at the ladies. The King James Version kind of throws it all back on the men. But like I say, by the end of chapter 6, the Lord is ready to destroy the whole earth. And Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. This is only Genesis chapter 7. I'm just trying to point that out to you. And that's the end of Enoch. You don't hear about Enoch no more throughout Abraham, King David, Solomon. None of that. You don't hear about Enoch. Okay. But then you pick back up with Enoch in Hebrews. What? The faith of Enoch. They began to talk about Enoch, his faith. Are we not? We're doing the time of faith, right? Grace, the author and the finisher of the faith. Yeah, we're in that time frame right now. And those who got big faith accounts was written in the book. Now, Enoch had a huge, big faith account. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. And he was not found because God has translated him. What does that mean? You got to get more info on that. For before his translation, he had this testimony. He pleased God. Let me get this right. Enoch did not see no death. He did get it. Satan never got a chance to touch him. And he was translated. And that's a lot. That's a lot. And the only thing got on him is his testimony. And his testimony is that he pleased God. Enoch getting more and more interesting. He's following these bird traps. Okay. You don't hear about Enoch no more. That's the book of Hebrews. That's after Christ done died. So that means that the words that Enoch has said during his lifetime, even in the old world, were still holding true in the day that the Messiah came through and did his thing. Okay. We getting into that. Now this is where the homework assignment came. Because Uncle Gino challenged us to find out where Jude was referring to when he wrote this. In Jude 1:14, now let's go into that. That's way in the back of the Bible. Enoch didn't even get past chapter 10 in Genesis, but his word was still popping way at the end of the Bible. Just something to think about, the power of who's talking. Okay, Jude 1:14. All right, now I gotta read this to you slow so you can kind of see how deep this is. And Enoch also, the seventh of Adam, like I said, he's the seventh generation from Adam in the old world, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all the harsh speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Okay, so he's saying the Father's come back to take judgment for all that loose slip ungodliness we got going on. Dang. Who is Enoch? Alright. So I decided to go to the commander-in-chief about this subject and see what he had to say. And if he had anything extra to say about it, I was going to move forward. So what I did was I consulted the living word, looking for the words of the commander left down by he that is Jesus Lord. And Jesus had this to say about the subject. You can find this in Matthew 24-37. The Lord knows the day that only he knows. Let's find out about that day. For just like in the days of Noah, worse so the coming of the Son of Man will be. For in those days before the flood, people were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, until the day Noah entered the ark. And they knew nothing about the flood until it came and took them away. It will be the same at the coming of the Son of Man. The Son of Man. That's a title that Christ has. But exactly what all does that title mean? All right. So this is set up the intro of the Book of Enoch. So look, hit the subscribe button, get ready, see you at part 2. We finna go in and see what's going on with Enoch. We've been sent forward to get his information. M.O.G talk.